They started in losers and they had a slow start to the year. I mean, you win a couple series.
Yeah.
You win a couple series. You beat Toronto, right?
Yeah,
like,
you got a top 6.
Yes, exactly.
You salvage the stage is the way I would put it if I was Heretics.
If they were expecting a top 3 or something coming out of losers, maybe a little too high of expectations, they did it pretty well considering. But, and on the other side, yeah, for Faze, who knows? You close out that 5-2 game, that round 8 where Simp gets shots into 2 people from behind. He said that round's going to haunt him. He gets a kill there. They probably win it. Who knows if they win the whole damn event? But instead, you end up getting a top 3 of Faze, regardless of roster. Seemed to be a lock for like a top 2, top 3 finish. I think a lot to be positive about for Faze Vegas, even though you walk away with the 3rd.
No, I mean, that's just it. Probably felt, they should have been the final. Who knows what would have happened with that matchup.
They might have got smoked. I don't know, but like, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, they played very well versus Optic Online, right? That was sort of the I don't know, turnaround for Draza with all the talks, his individual performance. But I think it was just good to see. But there's still work to do, a very motivated team. But talking about motivated, Rencor, their hardpoint was weak, but individually his hardpoint was not. And a great start here at 7-1.
Yeah, he can shoot with the best of them. And trying to keep this streak going. He's got damage into 2 in front of him. Just going to lie prone and rely on his teammates to step up and finish off the weak players. Able to do that. Metals, great help over the top. He's going to get traded out, but Real just soaking up the time, playing his life, getting closer and closer towards that Hellstorm.
And this is a great start considering what you're 1-4 on this map. If you're Miami Faze, you are undefeated on this map in Scar Hardpoint. This is a map you don't see very often. They were very strong early in the year. Started off 3-0. Team started to veto it versus them. So, I mean, they're happy to see it, but not the start that you want. I mean, Simp 0-6. When do we see that?
Not very often. No, they're waiting for Simp to spawn in. That'll probably help him out because he has been a superstar for them in Hardpoint or just in the respawns, really just kick off the year. Other guy that's been lights out for them really has been a Booza. He's been terrific statistically.
But he had like that winners one, like just slow series.
Yeah.
And he's had that before, even with Surge last year, where like he would just have these off days, and then it felt like after that off day, like he would just come alive throughout the tournament, get better and better as the tournament would go on.
Simp still. Let's see. Let's get to him. Can he find a kill? Last time we he's on the board. 1-7 start, but he's probably trying to get a little bit turn up. Is there down 60? Early hold for Heretics, but I mean, for parts of this year, it has been, unless Simp has been going God mode, Faze have really struggled in the respawns. That wasn't really the case at the major, but online it was a lot of the times.
Yeah, then they started to turn around, right? We saw like these other guys step up, and then he didn't have to do that. But at the major, he just had some unbelievable performances. Almost got them to that final. Yeah, he's gonna have to turn it around here because I mean, Miami, they are doing everything that they want right now. A great start. Yeah, 3 players on 10. You're winning rotations. Already set up here at this P4.
I really don't remember last time I saw a start like this from him though. 1-9. It's kind of insane. But still a lot of game to be played. But what did we see? If you talk back to like the first series of the day, it was like a 100-point advantage early in the Scar, and you saw how hard it was to come back in that. It was a nice effort for Boston, but they fell a little bit short. Faze are going to try and get the juices flowing and get something positive to write home about, but they're still trying to break it here at 4, and you still have the spawns in the back for Heretics. A couple of big gunfight wins, though, and Faze will be in a good spot with 30 seconds remaining. Super really going to be the last guy here. He's tagged up to 30. I was going to say in drop, but just a snap there with the knife.
Yeah, we've been seeing this a lot, especially on this hill. When it's time to finesse, just pull out the knife, get ready to hit that button, hit the melee button, and find that kill. The problem is, though, all of Faze, as soon as P4 spots, you saw like 3 Dravics come out. They knew they had to get mixy. They're able to find those final 25 seconds to get them back into the game. So nice stuff from Faze to get into it, but still a 50-point lead here for Heretics.
Yeah, maybe it started to come a little bit alive. Simp has started to at least find some kills. Metals, though, was terrific in transition. He found 2 at a key position when Faze were trying to battle for spawns. You still have 04 just kind of lurking, waiting for his teammates to maybe pressure from the front. They're able to combo on a nade. On the backside, they're still trying to deal with 04. They're able to do that, but everyone else can be flying forward. Great job from Trakes to at least get 1. Beautiful job walking away with the double. Had a bit of help there, but from the front, they're still able to hold it. Solid stuff so far for Miami, and now what Faze are able to chip away at is getting pushed out again here.
Yeah, I mean, just great life out of Trace. Able to play his life. Now he can get aggressive, and I mean, he just has so much map control. He is forcing Faze to pretty much flood through mid-cut. So all the info over to his teammates. Super now going to have a freebie. 04's towards that plane heady, but that is a good chunk of time at this P5.
Yeah, I mean, Rancor had that insane start, still solid, but like everyone else is right there with them. I mean, the entire board positive right now for Miami. Faze simply getting beaten, outslayed, and fried. And really, it started from the get-go. We'll see if they can turn it up now in the second set of rotations. Metals will be in, soaking early. Help on the crossfire here with Trakes. Him and Metals able to combine to take one down. Simp got one. He's looking for an opening. Well, maybe he thought he found the opening, but Trakes will find the angle, get in behind.
Yeah, Trakes is another one who at times on Scar just is prone to these slow starts, but rocked in an M15, right? Not always just trying to force the Dravik, and it is paying off here. But Heretics in the lead right now. Let's go to a listen-in with Miami.
Dale, seguir. Tip izquierda.
Ayudo con el cruce, Tip izquierda.
Hay que bloquear. Te tengo arriba. Tengo un tiro. Con.
Son tres. Te ayudo. Van tres cara.
Jodido.
Arriba.
Tengo uno tocado. Vale.
Te das piña.
Toma vuestro tiempo. Da ruta.
¿Ayudáis?
Uno sí. Vamos por arriba.
Sí, de punto, la caja tumbado.
En la caja arriba.
En la derecha. Una, dos, tres.
Arriba otro.
Va para ti uno sí.
Arriba y punto.
17 segundos. Vamos a limpiar el scrap. Vamos a limpiar el scrap.
Dale.
Ahí no, tengo uno. Dos. Uno está en weak, muerto. Otro que estaba en la caja. Marquen abajo. Se mete entre marquen.
Hay que tratar a un tiro muerto. P1 y spawn.
Arriba tocado. De uno. Vale, uno va a market. Marque más echado.
Se vuelve de
vale. Vamos a limpiar mapa.
Miami still rolling, still a balanced effort, firing on all cylinders and looking to walk away with the map 1 win. Just need about 50 more points, but if Faze's comeback is going to come, here's where it starts. They have a nice setup here at 3, in position to maybe make a run, but they're going to have to chain together several here to come back.
Yeah, I mean, you're just getting such a balanced effort as well from the Miami side. Obviously, a very motivated group right after Major 1. I mean, listen, Rank came out and there was like 3 or 4 of them immediately in like the top 20 for the top 250. So these guys know they got to catch up. And so far here in the map 1, a much better job here than what we've seen on Scar.
I was worried maybe we were going to have all 3 O's today with the way things were playing out, but
still might.
Yeah, I guess still might towards Miami. Yeah, but we'll see if this series flips on its head. But with the break there, they get the remaining time. Still, you have solid hard point for Faze. It's just tough because you're in such a deep hole. And now some big kills coming. We knew it's about to pop. Last guy here is going to be Draza. He has to go nuts, not able to do it. That is perfectly done by Heretics. And honestly, that play there might seal the game.
I mean, I don't know how Rentor gets 2, though. Just great shots from him. He is on point. But then you look up and Super, I think this has been, I don't know, a key. Is like, we just really haven't seen this Super, especially in the respawns that we saw last year.
Yeah, so last year, so it's this year, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it at times, but not as consistently as we have seen it in the past. But throughout this map 1, he's dominating.
He is frying. They came out and threw a haymaker, and they have kept Faze on their ass. Still a chance, I guess. I mean,
sure.
A glimmer of hope, as I say that, 4 dead.
Yeah,
that might absolutely be gone. You'll get the tick here, so Faze have to contest, have to somehow win rotation as well.
Yeah, Rentor's already through, so he's going to help out. He's going to just stay green side. Well, he's going to get a couple of kills on cutoff, but it doesn't even matter because he's going to be there. You see Faze right off spawn towards Motel. They're trying to run towards this P5. 1 more second needed. Rentor is there.